Hi everyone, Kim here. I'm making my card for the CardzTV Stamps design team, and I'm going to be using the Many Thanks. And this week's challenge is to make a thank you Thanksgiving card. So I was going through Google Images, Pinterest, all the places that I go, and I found this really pretty card that the flowers on it are actually stamped images. And it required a lot of masking, and sometimes, you just don't feel like doing all that masking. So I'm going to do something a little different. This is an A2 size card, and it's just white colored cardstock. And then I have this craft colored cardstock. Now, if you're going to make a card like this, don't worry about the color because you're going to be covering these up. My dogs just got groomed and they're all like freaking out. I don't know if you can hear them panting. Okay, so back to the card, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just put, this is something I bought at Walmart. The refills are like $2.50. It lasts forever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive all on the card. If it's not, completely straight or I missed a spot, it's okay. Oh my goodness, Gunther. You're panting like you just went for a 10-mile walk. Okay. So, here and there. Enough that when I lay the flowers down, that they'll stick. Okay, so here's the punches that I used. I used this one from McGill. And that's these flowers here, and I literally just used scraps of paper that I had, and this is one of the scraps here. And I'm trying to see if there's a name on it. Simply Stories. Okay, Simple Stories, not Simply. So I'm going to go ahead and just, I don't have a specific pattern design. I'm just going to put these down as we go. I'm just going to fill up this whole layer here. Now you might be noticing that I'm not putting a whole lot in the middle, and there is a reason for that. Alright, so let's go to these green ones here. I'm not actually layering the flowers, just putting them down, trying to cover up all that adhesive. And if I have to punch more flowers out, I will punch more flowers out. Put one right there. And I have these really cute yellow ones as well. I wasn't really sure how many flowers I would need to punch out, but I can certainly do more. Alright, so let's add these yellow ones. Well, that kind of pops up, doesn't it? That's nice. I just noticed I put that one on the other side, the opposite side that I did the other ones. But I'm going to leave it. It's okay, it looks good. Okay, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm spinning on the end of my fingertips so that I can pick these up. How disgusting. Alright, let's stop doing that. We'll stop. Okay, ooh, I really like how these yellow flowers pop. Trying to, oh, you know what? I have these little leaves. Oh, so that's this flower and this flower here. That's a Fisker's, and this is a Recollections. Get that out of my way. This is a scrap die cuts with a view paper that I had. Again, we're just filling up as much as we can so that the adhesive doesn't show. Now what's great about this adhesive is that you can just use your fingertip and rub it off. There's extras. Oh, these are stuck together. Hang on. There we go. gotta trim that off. It's okay. Getting there. Oh, let's see. I think I will put that one there. Trying to get that side that has the little dots on it. Let's see if I can get another leaf. I'm going to trim this off. This is a Martha Stewart leaf punch. See if I can get at least one or two more. I don't go crazy with the leaves. Okay. I need something right there. Alright, this is not sticking, so let's put some adhesive on it. Put that right there. So I see you're going to have to, if the adhesive isn't sticking, your flowers aren't sticking to the adhesive on the cart, go ahead and add some extra. Okay, we're going to leave that like that. Just kind of let it sit there and settle in. Alright, so now I'm going to take my, I've only used this a couple times. I just love these die cuts. This is from Spellbinders, and it's called Majestic Elements. It's SS and Sam 5-147, and this is what they look like. And I'm actually using this die cut here. Now notice I have the wax paper, so I'm going to want to put the wax paper this side down, and your paper will come off easily. So I'm going to put that just like that, and I'm going to die cut a hole right there. Let me just get this flower on here. You could probably use glue if you wanted to. That would be fine. And since this flower is going to get die cut, let's take it off and see if there's another spot, or even just to move it over. So oh, that looks so pretty. Alright, so I'm going to pause for a minute, do my die cutting. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's see how this turned out. This is the first time I've ever done this. Well, first of all, I put it on crooked. That was one of the problems I was having, and it did not die cut all the way through. That's one of the problems I was having with the die cut. Not being able to see the card underneath it because of the wax paper. So I'm pretty happy that it didn't cut correctly because I put it on crooked. So I have plan B. I'm going to leave that there because I don't want to mess it up. Alright, I'm going to pause one more time because I'm going to get into my scrap paper. I'm going to go ahead and cut a die cut out with this that I'm just going to put on top. So 1 second. Okay, great. So we did a little experimenting here. And then the way you do this is you just peel it off like this. I'm going to set that aside. And this just comes out like this. See how the pieces stay inside instead of you having to poke them out there. Let me grab my tweezers. I'm just going to gently pull this up. I do not want it to in any way come up with the, you know, so that the, you know what I'm trying to say, right? That the error of the cut didn't come up with the, gosh, that is such a pretty cut, isn't that? That's going to go right there. Now, before I do that, I am going to pop this up, and I'm going to pop this up as well as this on that base. But I want to do my stamping first. Oh, that's crooked. I got that there. Now this says "You're appreciated," and I was thinking how nice it would be for me to give this to my sister-in-law, who she and I changed years on doing the cooking for Thanksgiving. So I was thinking of giving this to her. Yeah, that's very nice. You know, heat embossing, using some embossing powder would be really nice for that. It would make it pop up more, but I didn't think of that till now. So let's go ahead and pop this up. And I'm just going to cut this in half and put it on the back. We got the wind's blowing tonight. Oof. Man, we get really bad winds. I'm up on a hill. It sounds like a darn tornado coming through. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm actually putting this on right this time. Okay, so I have extras, right? And I want to go ahead and trim those off. So I'm going to flip it over. Thank you all for being patient with me. I had an idea that I wanted to do and it just didn't work out, did it? But I liked the way this was working out, so I'm okay with it. And you know, in the beginning of the video I said it didn't matter what color of layer that you used, but I take that back because my flowers, the amount of flowers that I have, didn't cover the entire thing of that. So okay, so what you need to do, if you have digging for it, an adhesive eraser, you can do that. If not, this particular adhesive, literally, you can just rub off with your fingers. So while the camera is jiggling all over the place, okay, now, just for the sake of time, you guys don't need to see me doing this, just showing you how it works. I'm going to stop here and then put this on the card, and then once the video is over I'll go ahead and fix it. But I want to pop it up here as well. And just kind of do, I see some of my parchment paper or wax paper. I think it's the same thing, isn't it? Parchment and wax. Big old piece there. If you haven't had the opportunity to go and look at all of CardzTV Mary's stamps, you've got to go check it out. The sentiments and what they say. I was joking with her. I was telling her, I said, you know, I get a stamp set, and I'm looking and I'm reading all the sentiments, and it's like all of a sudden all these images and all these ideas of what I want to do, you know, to make cards and whatever, they just pop up. I'm going to put this on the card base. So just seeing her sentiments inspire me. So I'm going to straighten this up a little bit, kind of a little bit crooked. That's great. Again, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, just go through here and get rid of all that extra adhesive that's out, but I don't need to do that on the video. And that is my thank you Thanksgiving card. And I hope you all enjoy it. If you have any questions, love to hear your comments or helpful hints as well. Thanks so much. Have a great day.